Hey there, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. In life, it doesn't matter where you start or where you are right now. It matters where you finish. So keep your eyes on the prize. Let me explain. When I was in high school, I had no idea what I was going to do with my life. As far as I knew, I was going to be a rock star because I was a guitarist and a drummer most of my teen years and early years in life. Well, after graduating high school, I went to work as an electronic repairman because that was what my brother did. You know how that goes. When you're the younger brother, you're inspired by your older brother. But let me explain why my older brother inspired me. He had come home one night, and he had a pretty girl, had his own van, and he was going dancing. Come on now, is there anything more exciting to a teenage boy than to see your bigger brother? He's got the girl, he's got the van, he's going dancing. So I was convinced that if I was in electronics, you get the point, I would get the girl. Never happened because I was miserable in that job. So I left. I packed my bags and I moved to Florida, where I lived in the back of a van for quite some time. Things didn't look too good. Things didn't start out so well. I washed dishes. I slept in the back of the van of a seafood restaurant. I would wake up every morning to the smell of that amazing dumpster in the back of the restaurant. I couldn't get a good job. I had no education. I had no, quote, formal education. Then one morning I called my mother, crying that I wanted to come home. And she said that she would transfer enough money so that I could have some gas to go back up north. Well, about an hour after that call, I decided that I was going to stay in Florida and make it happen. And as fate would have it, I would eventually find my way into the insurance industry, and that would ultimately give me the life of dreams. But in the beginning, it didn't look so good. It didn't look like I was going to amount to much. In fact, most people said I wouldn't. But you see, it doesn't matter what others say. It doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't matter where you are right now. What matters is where you finish. And as long as you don't give up, you have that opportunity, like I did, to finish strong. So let me give you some simple tips to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. Tip number one, decide that no matter what, you will be successful. Decide exactly what you want to have, what you want to do, and what you want to become. Take the time to write this stuff down and then look at it often. Drive it into your subconscious mind. So that's tip number one. Number two, get around the right people. Who are the right people? People who inspire you. People who have some answers to your problems. People who will lift you up and encourage you. And then listen to them. Take their advice and run with it. Be humble and follow someone who's already blazed a path for the life and the things you want to have. And number three, don't quit. Whatever you do, don't quit. When the going gets tough, instead of quitting, dig your heels in, as I did and so many others, and work harder and learn and garner the lessons. Don't run from your problems. Face them head on. And finally, number four, be happy. Enjoy each day as they come. Even though I struggled as a dishwasher, I still enjoyed my life. Each day has enough trouble in its own. You don't need to add to it by excessively worrying. So do these four things, and no matter where you are where you came from, what's your background, where you started, I promise you, you'll land on top. Or, as my favorite mentor and coach, Zig Ziglar, said, I'll see you at the top. Thanks for joining me in the Locker Room, gang, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
If you know someone you feel has a special story to tell or life to share, please email Eric directly and he will reach out to you and or this individual, even if you think this person is you. And by the way, if you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?